come on, man. What is that? Is that dime? Oh, man. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I see him. Let's see him. Let's see if we get the volume real quick. Okay, there it is. Okay. We're good. We're good to go, boys and girls. One waiting. It was John. It was just John.
It's only 6:13. I thought you were going live at 6:30.
6:21.
Why is
the stove and all that's off by a few minutes. I went ahead and just came in. Give people opportunity to just come in a little bit early and talk, you know. All right. Waited like a minute or two. 2 watching now. Good, great. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's move this over this way. Move the helmet towards the middle. Okay, we can't go to the celebration lighting. We got to keep it on solid red because we didn't win. We lost the game. It happens. I'm not going to put on the helmet because the season's over. We're going to set it right here and just leave it be. Yep, 2 straight losses to the Bengals. I mean, in both times, crazy, right? Both times, like, let's go over the odds of this. Let's just go, and before we get into that real quick, hold on, just real quick. Let me go into, I want to read one little passage to you guys right here. I know some of you guys don't believe biblically and all that, and I understand, and I just want to read just a short little scripture right here, just one. And if you don't believe or it offends you, I apologize. I'm just trying to give people hope through the light of Christ, and that's the only true thing in this world. So I love them. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 17. That's for people searching for Christ. Remember that, okay? Remember that, all right? I always want to read a devotion before or afterwards. Well, you know what? Let's just get down to this real quick, okay? Let's look at it this way. So, theoretically speaking, by statistics, by no bias, right? Not being biased. If you're a Bengals fan, you're happy. If you're a Chiefs fan, you're happy. You may not be as happy, but if you're the Chiefs fan, you were happy a week ago when you played Buffalo, you had 13 seconds left, and all this stuff happens, right? So let's look at it this way from a perspective here. Okay, let's just check this out. So theoretically, by statistics, you played the best defense in the league, like the best passing defense, the best percentage of points allowed defense and everything like that in Buffalo. Let me get this. Let me see something down real quick, guys. Hold on, let me see something. Let me my light on that one thing. Okay. I was reading a comment down there. So you played the best defense in the league, and somehow you pulled up like 40 points or 38 points, 39 points. They couldn't stop you. You had 13 seconds left, and you threw 2 passes that, whoa, you know. And that defense, statistically, and all season long, proven to be way better than Cincinnati. Way, way, way better than Cincinnati. And then, remember week 16, the Chiefs, I think it was like week 16, right, guys? Comment down below if you remember exactly. So we're gonna get to Mahomes, but let's just stick with where we're going with this. So let's go to the Bengals like week 15, 16, and the Chiefs jump out to like, I don't know, some lead, 20-something to whatever, and then Cincy scores late in the first quarter or first half, and then also they're down 11, and they come back and win the game by like 16 points. So let's just go all the way to the AFC Championship game again. After the Cinderella game that the Chiefs had against Buffalo, right? And let's just go over what happened again. Oh, the Chiefs up by 11. Up by 11. Again, the same score. Up by 11.
11.
11. It doesn't matter. And somehow, okay, so get this. The Bengals did not know how to stop the Chiefs in the first half, right? They didn't in week 15 or 16. They couldn't stop them in the first half. But boy, they made the adjustments to stop them in the second half. And then we're going to go to the AFC Championship game. And guess what? Since it's at Arrowhead, we forgot what we did in the second half. And the Chiefs are going to be able to do us again like they did in the first half against us at home. And they're going to blow us out of the water. And then, out of nowhere, miraculously at halftime, we're going to go in the back and we're going to look at film, right? In a 15-minute window. In a 15-minute window, 15 to 20-minute window at halftime, we're going to look at enough tape to hold the Chiefs to basically 3 points, 3 points actually in the second half when they just put up 20-something against us in the first half, both times. But we're going to hold them to 3 points, and we're going to make them go into overtime. And then when a pass is deflected off Tyreek's hands and a guy deflects it for Cincinnati, and someone else is going to pick it, and then we're going to go down and we're going to score and win the game. Guys, and let me catch up. Let me catch up with, and I apologize, but the glare from the lights and made it to where I couldn't see the screen for a second. Let me get on there. Mahomes is, we'll see about Mahomes. Is Tyreek a criminal? They release him. They release Hunt, but keep Tyreek. So Bengals have better coaching? No. I'm not even going to get to the coaching. I'm not. Think about what I just said there. Just think about what I just said. If the Cincinnati Bengals had better coaching, right, and it was about coaching, then what they learned in that first game, right, at halftime, and what they won in the regular season, what happened to them at the beginning of this game in the first half should have never happened. If their coaching is better, and if they learned, then it should have never happened. But it happened the exact same way. The exact same crap. And then Kansas City gets the coin toss. The coin toss. It's tails again. It's tails, people. Now, I love sports. And Wolverine, good to see you, buddy. Thank you guys for coming in. I love sports, and thank you, Remedy Wins. Thank you for coming in. I love sports, guys. I do. I'm wearing my Chiefs. I still represent it. But I get sick and tired of people who watch professional, and I'm going to put quotations, professional sports. And they watch that, and they accept whatever happens. They accept it no matter what. They don't question it. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. But you watch something like wrestling, like WWE. Oh, it's fake, it's scripted. We know that. WWE doesn't hide that they script their stuff and that the punches are fake, but the falls are real. We know that. Going through a table, you can't script that. You're there live. I've seen them live go through tables. It ain't just on video. And someone once told me, he said, let me see hold on, I got another comment, guys. Sorry about that. Chiefs made adjustments to begin the game. Yeah, they made the same adjustments to put them up 11 again. The Chiefs made the same adjustments to blow out the Bengals again and to put them up by 11. But then their same adjustments did not work at all. Like they worked zero in the second half. They worked so bad. And out of nowhere, the Bengals defense, who's not known for a bunch of like sacks and stopping people, all of a sudden they wake up in the second half. Yeah, convenient, right? Chiefs didn't just at halftime. I guess they didn't. The Chiefs decided it's all working, why change, right? And then because they've been to 3 straight AFC championship games, because they went to 2 straight Super Bowls, you're going to tell me that in the middle of the game in the third quarter, there couldn't have been timeouts and adjustments made? You're going to tell me that in their practices, they don't go over how to make adjustments to some of these stuff? You're going to tell me that a Hall of Fame coach like Andy Reid didn't think, oh, I better change something. We didn't score it all in the third quarter. And I'm Bengals fans. Don't take nothing like this. Like, it was in the script for you guys to win this year. It was. It was in the script for you to win. It was not in our script to win. And not every player Not every player, not every coach, not every referee, not every announcer, not every owner, not every CEO, not everybody in the National Football League has their hand in the script writing. Go search. If you don't believe me, don't just take my word for it. Go watch some of the games where you watch certain guys take off plays certain times, and how convenient how certain times are times that they shouldn't be taken off. So let me ask you this. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce blow by the Bengals in the first half, but your adjustments make it to where they zone on him good enough so Tyreek can't get around anymore. His speed slowed down all of a sudden. The Bengals defense they got so much amped up at halftime. They blew past them, and they hit people hard. McKinnon was a no-show. Let me ask you this. Why is McKinnon not playing as much in the second half as Gilgeous-Alexander when McKinnon was the key piece to Kansas City really starting to make a run? That's something, I guess that's something on coaching, but wouldn't you think that Hall of Fame coach like Andy Reid, right? He would sit there and go, oh, well, I forgot how to coach all of a sudden in the third and fourth quarter. I just don't know. These are winning quarters, and I know my new star running back McKinnon has done better, but I just want to sabotage my season and not make good coaching calls, even though I have all year. But this game here, so we can't sit there and keep going. Let's see this. Yeah, if you lose in retro ball, Wolverine said if you lose in Clyde to Glide. Sorry, Olaire. Gilgeous-Alexander played for Kentucky. I get it mixed up when I'm thinking about sometimes with my cats. But Clyde to Glide, right? But if you play in retro ball's a game. You play with your finger, guys. If you don't know it, look it up. It's a good game. It's a good game. Check it out. But it's a game that we can control, right? Then you got the computer system. If all honesty, guys, can we just be truthful with each other? Can we just be truthful with each other? If you seriously think there is no hands in the pockets, some manipulation of professional or college sports, then I'm sorry to say you're very naive and very well fooled. If you do not think that this stuff sometimes gets scripted, then I don't know what to tell you. And once again, not every player and every coach is in on all this. But there was a player for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was on a podcast thing, I think back in last 2021. And he even indicated, because everybody's like, where's the smoking gun? If there was cheating, we'd all know. Why would they ruin a $1 billion industry? People who find out, people who get in the loop make money. They ain't going to stop doing that crap. It's $1 billion industry every freaking year. They're not going to stop it. Okay? And these programs and these colleges and these professional teams, they make so much money, they'd be stupid to stop it. They know who knows, and they know what's going on. Okay, so the guy from Tampa Bay, look him up. I said it in one of my other lives. Because, okay, go back to my other live. The Kansas City live. Go back to when Green Bay lost and Tampa Bay lost. I sat there even said the script was in the fix then. So don't think I'm just saying it because it's Kansas City. The script is written. There is a script. There's a script written. There's words. I don't want to say it's like a movie script, right? But there is the ins and outs and the nos. And there are some people that have a little bit of control over some aspects of the game. Like the weird one today. Andy Reid throws a challenge flag but calls a timeout when he didn't need to, and then throws a challenge flag. Then they wouldn't give him back a timeout because they said he already called the timeout. And then everybody will go, well, that's just bad coaching. Andy Reid just messed up. And people can mess up. But Andy Reid, I've never seen him do that in his whole career since the challenges. So you're going to tell me in the AFC Championship game, all of a sudden out of nowhere, the nerves of him being up 20-something to whatever, 3 at that point, got to him? Oh, God. I better call a timeout and then throw my challenge flag. Wake up. Now, does this mean, and let me see, hold on, guys. I'm sorry, Wolverine, sorry, buddy. I know you're typing stuff in. I apologize, buddy. Love Retro Bow, yep. I love Retro Bow, guys. I love it. Yeah, man. No. Look, can you plan every tip? Like the tipped ball? Can you plan every little thing? Not unless that QB or the receiver or the defenders knew where the pass was going to go. Now, it still takes some percentages for it to work out. Worst case scenario, they're like, let's say it was scripted for that to be an interception in overtime. Worst case scenario is it gets deflected, knocked down, and the Chiefs, I think at that point in time, would have to punt. So Cincy would still get the ball. So it's ironic that most of the plays to Tyreek Hill since this year have been up and out slants, right? Not many straight down the field or where it's high jump balls for Tyreek. A lot of it's been slants lately. So when you need a 3rd and 10, you decide to go up and high down the field to Tyreek when you have taller players, slightly a little bit taller, Malik Hardman, Pringle, or even Travis Kelce, that would be better suited for that type of pass. And Tyreek Hill basically had 2 guys around him, and Pat forces it in there, I guess you could say, instead of throwing to Pringle, or instead of throwing to Hardman, or trying to find Travis. I can't say everything's scripted. I will say this, 2 coin tosses in a row, Kansas City wins both of them. I know it's a 50-50 shot, guys, but come on. Come on. What do I honestly think about the Chiefs-Buffalo game? There is no way in that bad place you may go if you don't know the man that I know, Jesus, right? There is no way with 13 seconds left that Kansas City should have even been in any of that situation to tie the game. No way. And I'm a Chiefs fan. And I thought, oh, great, look at Mahomes, 2 passes. Guys, think about this. This is another thing. I even said it at halftime. Thank you. You have a great night too, buddy. Wolverine, thank you. Yeah, I'm not worried about the loss at all, guys. Okay, so think about this too. Another thing to think about. Kansas City could get 40-something yards in 13 seconds against possibly the best defense, one of the best or top 3 defenses in the league, but one of the middle pack defenses or one of the worst defenses in the league on the 1 yard line with 9 seconds left, couldn't get in the end zone. Because the Bengals figured out how to play with 9 seconds left in the first half. They figured it out, guys. They figured it out. Kansas City forgot how to play with 9 seconds in the first half, guys. That's what happened. Yeah. So, I mean, if no one wants to believe it, I mean, you know, it's pretty sad that we got some people that will go, oh, now, like if the Chiefs would have won, I wonder if Wolverine, I know maybe you're in here still, maybe you're not, Wolverine and Remedy, would you guys even came in? If the Chiefs win, do you even come into the chat? Do you even come in? You probably don't. That's the sad thing, is that some people don't recognize when they don't want to give credit where credit's due. Hey, the Bengal players played, the ones that were not in the script fix, they played great and they got it done. If the Chiefs would have won, the ones that are not in the script fixed would have got it done. But at least I can say that and move along. There are people out there that whenever a certain team wins, they want to dog them. And then when another team wins, they want to scrutinize, or when their team wins, they want to be all hypey and happy and all this crap. But they can't take any criticism about their team. If you really seriously think that the National Football League doesn't have any planning in it at all, and you don't think Vegas has any control over any of the games or any aspects of who win coin tosses or when holding's not called or when pass interference is called or when it's not called or someone's caught the ball or the better camera angle's not there this time but last time it was. If you guys think none of that is controlled by outside sources, then you're naive. And you just don't know. And you're very gullible and you believe everything that's shown to you on TV. And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, it may not be to the extent of professional or fake professional wrestling, as most of you would say, but it definitely happens because the Green Bay Packers were better than the San Francisco 49ers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers were better than the Rams. They are. The Buffalo Bills are better than the Cincinnati Bengals. But I guess Kansas City can't figure it out only but for a half. So Kansas City's only a half better than the Bengals, and the Bengals are a second half better than the Kansas City Chiefs. That's what we're saying. The Kansas City wins first halves of both games, but loses second half. So I guess Kansas City and Cincinnati are half better than each other. Unfortunately for Chiefs fans, myself and others, we're at the wrong end of the wrong half. Get out of here with that crap. Coach J.B. Brown, or whatever your name is from Last Chance U, stop it with saying, Patrick Mahomes can't throw the football. Let me eat my steaks. Smoke my cigars. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, dude. The dude can throw the football. Tom Brady can throw the football. Joe Burrow can throw the football. You got to have some athleticism no matter how much outside control there is in the game. Stop it, guys. The ones that don't think there's any outside control to this game at all, naive. And the ones that think that Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes aren't the next upcoming best quarterbacks in the league, you're naive too. Naive. And don't know football. That's why you're not coaching right now. That's why you're doing a podcast, selling whiskey and smoking cigars, and you're not coaching anymore. Couldn't control your anger, and then you just don't know anymore. You just don't know. Sad. Sadness. Anyways, guys, it is what it is. Kansas City will be back next year. They'll probably get some good players, maybe in the draft. Maybe they'll get some players in free agency. Who knows, right? But if the Vegas Sharks and the powers to be want to make sure that Kansas City is definitely in the Super Bowl next year, they'll make sure it's done. It's done. It's done. Otherwise, honestly, we might see if Aaron Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh or Denver, we might see Denver or Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship game versus Buffalo, Cincinnati, or Kansas City. And then maybe Roger gets it done with a different team and wins one more Super Bowl and retires. Oh, by the way, last time I checked, Tom Brady still hasn't officially said he retired. That's another thing. The NFL jumped to conclusions on that. Well, the ESPN analysts jumped to conclusions on that. Why? I don't know. They want the guy gone? He ain't ready to go yet, y'all. He still wants to be put in that script. He ain't ready to go. Figure it out. There's a guy on YouTube, I think his name like Pat Toomer or something like that. Pat Toomey. You guys got to watch him. He brings up some good points, and let me see if I can find him real quick. He brings up some good points, and he has some good videos. And if I wouldn't have saw some of his stuff, then I would still be in the dark too. Let me see something. I'll try to find it real quick. Yeah, Pat Trutner, P-A-T space T-R-O-O-T-H-N-E-R. Check that guy out, guys. Okay? Just check that guy out. And like I said before, I'm not saying every aspect, every player, every coach, every CEO, every owner, everybody. Doesn't have to be. So some games are played without any interruption. Some games are played exactly the way they should be played, and it is, what happens. But some games, though, guys, definitely have some manipulation to them. And you have to start realizing that, and you have to stop placing money on games because it's not ideally for you to do. It's just not. Like I won't place money on games anymore. Like I just don't. I'm not going to. So Wolverine and Remedy wins. Thank you guys for coming in, and others who may come in and watch the replay. Once again, not everything in NFL is rigged or scripted, but there are some things that are. And if we don't believe that, then I don't know what you will believe in life. So, all right, good game for the Bengals, though. It's like 1988, first time they've been there. So thank God that the writers put them in there to get that done. Pretty cool. So hopefully they win the Super Bowl now. Hopefully they do. All right, guys. That's all I have. Guess what? We do have a video on an auction that we went to. We got to wrap it up tonight because I got to go through the contents and separate it out and count it and all that crap and then put it as a final total and all this stuff. So, guys, check that out, okay? All right, check that out.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it should be cool. We bought a bunch of ribbon. Check that out, right? So, all right, guys, that's all I have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Till next time, guys, hit the little bell so you'll be notified. Hit the little bell so you'll be notified next time we upload. And till next time, guys, happy Chiefs football next season or whatever happens. Later, guys. Bye.